Good morning, folks, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, whatever the case may be. I am Mara Nightingale, here to welcome you to my channel. And so, let's get this party started. Today is, what day is it today? It is Thursday, February 27th. And let's take a look at birthday horoscope. All right. So yes, I start every WIP and chat. Well, not quite every, but as often as I can, I start off with a birthday horoscope for that day from my wonderful little book. February 27th. You have an acquisitive faculty which, if cultivated, will make you very successful. You are restless, but methodical in your habits, fond of responsibility, and like to be a leader. You are devoted to your family and have their love and respect. So if today's your birthday, happy birthday. And next, I always like to share progress on cross stitches that the cross stitch that I'm working on, that I worked on the most recently, and that would be this one, the butterfly and cat. And yeah, I just did a little bit. I did this burgundy here, in here, around the whiskers. Yeah, got that done yesterday. Yeah, it's coming along nicely. Yes, it is. It's coming along nicely. Very pretty. I like this. I like I like my cats. How can you tell? I'm doing three of them in cross stitch. Yeah. There's my butterfly and cat. There's my cartoon cat. And then this one is my rainbow kitten. She's so pretty. Yeah. So pretty. I'm almost done the head. Just got under the chin here to do. Yeah. So I am loving doing cross stitch. I love it so much. I got a whole bunch more on its way. Well, they are, I just checked my Temu, and they have departed. They are on their way to my friend's place, and then she can pack them all into a box and send them on their way here. I am excited. So today I spun my wheel and I got my flower basket. So let's see how much of this I can get done. And yes, I am using my little lamp here because it actually produces, it's actually quite bright. Yes, so I love the fact that it is so bright. I can use it, and I'm using this Diamond Art Club pen that my friend Katya from Carpe Diem Does Diamond Painting sent me, and I received yesterday. So if you haven't seen that video, it's not a very long video, showing off all of the goodies that she sent me. But yeah, even though it's like straight down like this and not angled, which I prefer, actually I'm finding, well, with the angled tips, they right in here is sore from that, but this one, it's like straight down, and I'm using it, holding it like this, and there's like, yeah, there's like no rubbing, which is actually awesome. And I like the shape. I do. I like the shape. Oh, and before I get too much further, I was able to fix my glasses. Finally. And oh my goodness. When I was so yeah, the package that I got from Katya, yeah, I'm gonna work on this while I'm talking. Yes. Bad habit of mine. Anyways, so the package I got from Katya yesterday, she included some putty. And so I went hunting for containers to store the putty in. Now these containers, originally they had tips and the little tiny elastics. Yeah. So this is the Diamond Art Club putty that is the same as what's in the pen. And then she also sent me some Diamond Dots putty. So I got that in here. So at some point I will try that out. But I went hunting for these containers, right? And I've got this little 3-drawer organizer thingy beside me. And I opened up one of the drawers, and you are gonna laugh. You are gonna laugh. There was a pair of these and a couple of little tiny screws. Yeah. So I was finally able to fix my glasses. Oh boy, did I cuss up a storm though. Because of how long my glasses have been in dire need of a nose guard. Yeah. Oh, I was not impressed, but happy at the same time. Yes. Oh, jeez. Yeah, the stick on this canvas is quite good. I will admit it is quite good. To the point where the drills just, they don't slide. Yeah, they don't really slide. Yeah. But, so, yeah, my friend I was showing her my, my Eeyores. If you saw yesterday's little video, you'll know I got a new little Eeyore plushie keychain. So if I use it, I'll have Eeyore with me everywhere I go. And I also showed her the one that's really old that my mom made for me when I was little. He sits on the corner of my love seat, really close to me. And yeah, when I was little, I named him Humphrey. Don't ask, I don't know why. But yeah, I love that Eeyore. I have had to mend many a tear on his underside, and it's just because the material that he is made from is so old that it tears quite easily. So I handle him very little and very carefully, because he is over 40 years old. So yeah. It has been so long since the last time I worked with a straight tip. It's very, it feels weird, but yeah. I do like this pen, except for the putty. The putty keeps squishing out all the time. It does. It squishes out a lot. So, okay, so today I woke up like 1 or 2 minutes before my phone rang, and it was from the sleep clinic with the results of my overnight sleep test. And yes, I have mentioned it several times in my videos and all of that wonderful stuff. There's W. So, let me get a big drink here of my coffee. Okay. Now that I've chugged almost half my cup, need to wake up here. Okay, so the results of my sleep apnea overnight. Apparently, during REM sleep, I stopped breathing like around 46 times an hour, which is severe. Yeah. So, yes, I am going to have to get a CPAP machine. And so in a couple of weeks, I will be calling the respiratory clinic in the town next door to see if they have gotten the information from the sleep clinic, and then I'll have to go in and get, I guess I get fitted for a CPAP machine. Yeah. And it will be covered by disability, as long as it's like a long-term thing. And yes, it's gonna be a long-term thing. There's like a 60-day trial run, I believe. I think that's what she said, something along those lines. For like disability, to know whether I'm gonna be needing it like full time or not, and I guess something along those lines. Anyways, I will be receiving an email with all of the pertinent and relevant information. Yes, I like to throw big words in every so often. I do know big words because I love to read, and that's where I learn my big words, is from reading. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna have to start following the this information when it comes to sleeping at night, and try and regulate my sleep schedule so that I'm asleep at a decent time, and use my CPAP machine. And she was like asking me if I'd like to go in to the sleep clinic again, and they can help me set up the pressure and whatnot. I don't know. I'm like, no, because I don't have my own vehicle, it's difficult for me to get to the city to be able to do the overnight. So I was like, I'll just bring it home and use it at home, and figure out the pressure or whatever, all of the finer details. I'll figure it out, work it out, and all that wonderful stuff. And of course, I've got friends. I've got friends who have skills. Sorry. I've got friends that use CPAP machines, so they can talk me through it and walk me through it and all of that wonderful stuff. Yeah. All the good stuff about using a machine to help me breathe better at night, so I can sleep better at night, so then I feel better during the day, so I have more energy during the day, so I can actually accomplish more during the day and start doing better during the day, and all that wonderful stuff. Yeah. Because then with more energy during the day, I can do more, get more done during the day, and I'll actually hopefully have the motivation to get my butt outside and exercise. Although I really would rather just get a stationary bike for inside. So then when I go to ride my bike to my dad's, I'm not like half dying by trying to ride all the way there, because I'm just not in shape. Yeah, I will admit that I am not in shape, and I need to do something to get in shape, because the last thing I want to do is become like pretty much bedridden because of lack of exercise. I was talking with my friend in Colorado last night, and talking about how things are going. And I told her, like, yeah, because I live alone, I got nobody to talk to. I'm so lonely. I'm all alone. So lonely here with no one to talk to. So that's one of the reasons why I do videos, to share my life and my loves with all you lovely people out there in the Ubis of Tubis world. Yeah. And so yeah, she's like, yeah, we should definitely talk more. Yeah, we could definitely do that. But she also has a farm, so she's a bit of a busybody herself, but she also has health issues, and she's going in for she's going to be getting surgery done on her leg. So one of the items that I have coming, I told her that she can have it, because well, I wasn't just thinking about myself. It's that leg massager thing. Yeah, I will get one for myself, but I told her, like, yeah, I was thinking of her and her leg issue when I got it, as well as thinking of my leg issue. But yeah, I'm gonna get another, I will, like, yeah, so she's gonna have a look at it and see if it'll help her. That's awesome. If she doesn't think it'll help, then she'll send it on to me. But if it'll help her, that's, yeah, like I said, that's awesome. So then I'll just order another one myself. Yeah. And because yeah, I will eventually be needing one for after bike rides. Because yeah, you go for a long bike ride and your calf muscles are just killing you afterwards, especially if you're not used to it. If your body is not used to it, and it's been a long time since the last time you went for a lengthy bike ride, oh yeah, your calf muscles will be screaming bloody murder at you. D. There. Here's the D. Let's see if I find all the D. Yes, some, yeah, you may notice some diamond painting, some projects, diamond painting projects that I'm working on, I do small sections like this, and other projects I do like really big sections. It just, each one, yeah, is different. Yeah. It's just how I cut them, and how I feel about, like, if I feel like doing a large section, like with this, like I could remove the release the paper from more than one section at a time if I wanted to, because it's all pre-cut. Yeah, I cut it all earlier. But I actually find doing the smaller sections like this is nice once in a while, rather than trying to tackle a really large section. But then too, it also depends on like color blocking and confetti. The amount of color blocking, the amount of confetti in a section, in a diamond painting. Like this one is a fair bit of confetti. Not overly much, but it's a nice amount of color blocking and confetti. And then the purple rose that I was working on yesterday, it's got a lot of color blocking with a bit of confetti. So I do larger sections of that. If there's a lot of confetti, actually, yeah. You know, I honestly just, I don't know why I do it, honestly. Why I cut some larger than others. I don't know, maybe it's just a subconscious thing. So yeah, this putty is really good. It works really good. Unfortunately, it keeps squishing out of the pen, the tip. So I'm constantly having to tuck it back in with my finger. I also, these single placer tips, I don't like the edge of the tip. I want to like soften it up. It almost feels sharp. I don't like the feel of it on my skin. I know I'm sounding picky and judgy, and I'm allowed. It's my pen. It's my show. All right. What one is next? This one. Yeah, I'm working the filling in from the bottom, which is how I do most sections of my diamond paintings. Unfortunately, this canvas has a really bad glare from my light, so I'm having to like angle my head certain ways, and that's why I'm also adjusting the angle of my light. Because see, I want to have enough light to be able to see my drills in my tray and see the canvas, but then there's the glare. So it's almost like I need something like in between the light and the canvas to cut out the glare. But then there's still enough light to be able to see the canvas. Yeah. Yeah. If I had a third hand, that would be perfect. Because that third hand would be right here to cut down so that there's no glare. Yeah. Make it easier for me to see the canvas, and yeah. Well, I normally have my light over here, but then, as you can see, it's like blocking the canvas. So let's see, how does that look? Let's see. Yep. Okay, that should do it. That should do. Yeah, because normally I have the light on the left hand side, but I got the camera there, so, and there's only so much room so that you get a good view. Yeah, I've been watching some of my previous videos, and oh my goodness. There's so little that you can actually see on the, like, it's so close up. It's too close up, and you just don't see very much. All right. And I'm trying to make it so that it's a nice viewing experience for you guys. Oh, and I also have over 230 subs now. Yay! Yay! Welcome to all of the new subs. I hope you enjoy my videos. And for some reason I was thinking today was Friday. Oh my goodness. I was hoping it was like the end of a really long week, it feels like. I wish it was Friday. Well, part of me wishes it was Friday. See, look at this, look at this, look at this. It's just, ugh, it just keeps squishing out. It's all like squishy out. Yeah. But yeah. After I got off the phone with the sleep clinic, I was thinking it was Friday. Only to realize, oh my goodness, it's only Thursday. Okay. So yeah, I don't know if my dad went to the town next door for coffee. If he did, then that's where he is at the moment. Yeah, having coffee. All right, because it's almost noon here. Yeah. And oh my goodness, it feels like I've been working on these same canvases for months now. Well, my grotesque cookie monster, it's been a month since I kitted that one up. That one's close to being done. Yeah, that one's close to being done. The sunflowers is close to being done. There's Q. This one will take a little bit. I've got a little ways to go with this one. Same with the purple rose. Yeah. And that's because I'm going very slowly with these. I don't know why, because I still have four more canvases. Wait. No, I've got more than that. Because I got that massive dragon one, that Ann Stokes. I'm looking forward to working on that one. I am. I've seen it done. I think it was Angel. Angel Lee Rose, I believe. I can't remember the name of her channel off the top of my head, but I think she was the one. She really likes to bling up her canvases. She adds ABs and fairy dust, and yeah, and they look awesome. They do. They look awesome. Yeah. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I've got that one. I got the four creepy ones. And then I do have that dollar store Santa still. Yeah. And I found my little tree cross stitch that I got from the dollar store. I found that, so I can put it with the rest of my cross stitch stuff. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the word. I have this container that used to be underneath my work table that I am now using for my cross stitch kits, to store them in. The ones that are not being worked on, the ones that are yet to be worked on, and the ones that are completed. Excuse me. And so far, yes, there's just one that has been completed, and that is my pink tree. I've actually been thinking about getting the other trees from that collection, from that set, because there's like 3 or 4 more trees that I can get from that set. I've thought about getting them because they're really cute. They are really cute. And yes, I do like cute things too. Obviously from the kitty cats, the cross stitch kits that I've got. Plus, do you know how hard it is to find like really creepy cross stitch kits? I haven't found any yet. Excuse me. I actually want to find, I wanted to get cross stitch kits of 80s cartoon characters. Oh, and so I ended up getting a bunch of freebies from Temu. The last one was supposed to be a giant cobra diamond painting. Apparently, I don't know what happened, but it's not coming. I don't know what's going on there. I clicked on it, I selected it, I did all of the stuff that I did before for the previous ones, but for some reason there's no updates on it. It's not even showing that an order was placed or anything like that. I'll have to go back in my emails and see. I'm actually going to do that now while I'm thinking about it. Oh, waiting for review. Order. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I got an email. Continue. Oh. Okay, yeah. For some reason it's just, yeah, it's showing up on email, in my email, but it's not showing up on the website, on the app yet. All right. So it is there. Ooh. Okay. Anyways, it is there. It's just no information yet. Okay, well that's good news because that particular canvas is for my daughter's fiance. And well, I guess I don't know how things go. Like, they live in Alberta, which is is the province next to the province that I live in. I live in the province of British Columbia, Canada, and they live in the province Alberta, which is in Canada. And I don't know how the laws are in Alberta for common law. I know here it's like 6 months. After living common law for 6 months, you're considered married. I think it's 6 months, or it could be a year. But on income assistance, it's automatic. Yeah, it's automatic. You're considered living common law. I learned that when I was living with my ex-dancer. Yeah, we lived together for over a year, just over a year, and during that time he was away with the carnival for what was it? March, April, May, June, July, August, September. 7 months. I think that's the only reason why the relationship lasted as long as it did, was because he wasn't even there. Yep. Yep. I'm pretty sure that's the only reason why the relationship lasted as long as it did, because he wasn't even there. Yeah. But I was not lonely. I was not lonely. Nope, I was not lonely. I had company that would come over periodically and visit, and my daughter Wolfie was a wee little lass at the time too. She was a year old. Yeah. Yeah. She had her room, I had my room, and with where we lived, never had to lock the door. Only ever had one person that would come over in the middle of the night anyways, and that was Pat. And I never had any problems with him coming over in the middle of the night. Well, he also lived at home with his mom and his sister, his younger sister. So, and because he smoked the devil's lettuce, it was easier for him to store it at my place rather than at home. And yeah, he'd come over periodically and smoke his devil's lettuce. He didn't have to worry about somebody else smoking it or getting rid of it, with it being stored at my place, because, well, I didn't smoke the stuff at that point in time. I did not smoke the stuff, and yeah, I was the only adult. I was the only one really there, aside from Wolfie. And yeah, he'd come over, he'd show up at night, and if I was asleep, I'd wake up and he'd be standing in the doorway of my bedroom watching me sleep. And then if he saw that I was awake, he'd come into the bedroom and he'd lay down beside me, and we'd lay there and we'd talk. Yeah. Yes, we did other things too, but yeah. Yeah. I have to admit, some of my best memories are of him. He doesn't he's never said bad, he's never shown any anger towards me. Maybe a little bit of frustration trying to explain things to me, but that's to be expected, because I may know a bunch of big words, but I am not that intelligent of a person when it comes to certain things, and yeah, so I have an infinite amount of patience to learn things when he's explaining them to me. Yeah, I like listening to him explain things to me. I know there will come a day when I find it tedious, him explaining things to me. Maybe. Maybe. You never know. I don't mind having him explain things to me, certain things, because, well, either my information is wrong, because I'm just guessing, or I just don't know, and he's teaching me rather than me looking it up, right? Yeah. All right, I am almost done this section. Yeah. And yes, I could talk about that man for hours. Almost as long as I think about him. Yes, I think about him lots. Because, well, he's very seldom here. And, which sucks. It really sucks that I don't get to see him as often as I would like. But that's because of the distance between where we live, and he works a lot. Yes, I do wish that he worked less and got paid more, but such is life. Because I know there are things that he enjoys doing that he can't really do because of how much he's working. And one of those things is going to the beach with with family, and spending time over here with me. Yeah. I have very few demands in my life, and he was telling me that that was something that his ex-girlfriends would like. His ex-girlfriends would, and his ex-wife, yeah, like, he's had a couple of ex-girlfriends that started demanding things from him, and when he was telling me this, I'm like, well, I just have one demand from you. And that's lots and lots of you know what. That made him smile. See, my demands are very simple. And those are just lots of quality time together. Yeah. I don't want him buying me expensive things. But he could buy me the odd diamond painting or cross-stitch kit. I would not say no to that. Because, yeah, if he came across a diamond painting or a cross-stitch kit that he liked, then yeah, I would do it up for him, and yeah, I definitely would. Of course I would. Look at what I already do. I do diamond paintings for my friend, and she's got some cross-stitch kits that she like she was telling me she's got an Eeyore cross-stitch kit. I'm like, oh, I want. But she's like, yeah, I'll send it to you. You can do it and send it back. And I'm thinking, damn. I don't get to keep it. I love Eeyore. I do. I love Eeyore. Because he personifies. I think that's the right word. Well, he he represents depression. Yeah, I suffer from depression. And that's why I relate to Eeyore as much as I do. And so I know Star from Starlight Starbright 70. Eeyore is one of her favorite characters from Winnie the Pooh. She's got a lot of diamond paintings of Eeyore, but he's happy. And that's not Eeyore. Eeyore is not a happy character. He's always sad and depressed. It's very rare for him to smile. He never laughs. He's sad and sweet, and yeah, that's how I am. The majority of the time, it's sad. No matter how happy I may be, I'm still sad. The only time that I really am truly happy is when Pat is here. When my boyfriend Pat is here. That's when I am truly happy. But I'm also I'm also very nervous when he's here. And that's something that I'm working on trying to overcome. And hard for me to talk with him about, because for some reason I just can't get the words out while he is here. It's easier for me to articulate through messenger, and well, he doesn't answer me back. He doesn't respond, and I know it's because he doesn't know what to say. I understand. I understand. He probably never never had someone talk to him, say these kinds of things to him before. Because yeah, I know one of his ex-girlfriends, and she's ugh. Not I can't, oh god, I still can't believe he went out with her, that he dated her. But yeah, anyways, yeah, she's got 3 kids. She's got at least 3 kids that I know of from two different guys. And she does not have custody of any of those 3 kids. Although, come to think of it, they're all adults now, those 3. Because 2 of them are older than Wolfie, and then one is a couple of years younger than her. I don't know if she's got any others, but knowing her, probably. Yeah. But see, I don't know. I'm just going based on information from when I used to know her 20 plus years ago. Yeah, 20 something years ago. Yeah. Anyways, that's in the past. With all of the years that I have spent in and out of counseling, and all the years that I've spent studying psychology, I've learned how to actually think about what I've gone through in my past and where I want to go in the future and what I want to see in my life and all that wonderful stuff. And then talking with my daughter, and I might as well just call him her husband because they are living common law and they've been living together for 2 years. So her and her hubby. Yeah. Talking with them has helped me voice the problems that I've gone through in past relationships. And Eileen from Diamond Crafts by Eileen recently did a video about toxic relationships and like red flags and all that stuff, and it's like, yep. A large portion of red flags that she points out are some of my exes. More than one. And I am trying to avoid negative people, toxic people in my life. And, well, because I live alone and I almost never go out, it's pretty easy to do. I don't talk to my sister because, it's very, very rare for me to talk to my sister. She is a toxic individual from my past. Yes, she is still my sister. Yes, if she really needed me, I'd be there for her. But she has been a very independent individual for many, many, many years. She had that thrust upon her because of her actions in the past, because of her toxicity. And that stems from being I don't know, I can't remember. She suffers from manic depression. I think they categorize that with bipolar disorder now. Yeah. She smokes a lot of the devil's lettuce to help her get through her day. And she now, I don't know how long now, but she suffers from fibromyalgia. And she has a really high pain threshold. So for her to have a bad day, that's a lot. But she seems to be doing okay because she's got a really nice car. She's got a really nice Mustang. It's like a 2014, I think it is. 2013, 2014. Something like that. Because I think it was a year old when she bought it. And she bought it when I was living with Pat in 2015. So, yeah, that would probably be like a 2013 or a 2014 Mustang. Really nice. Yeah, she's had it for quite some time now. Part of me wishes I could be there for her more, but there is just that level of toxicity about her. It's not intentional. She doesn't mean to be the way she is. I know that. And it's because of her disorder. She didn't even know about that she had this until 29 years ago. I was pregnant with Wolfie, and she was going to college for like office administration or something like that, and yeah, she learned that she had this disorder, and that was why she is the way she is, and why she has treated me the way she has all these years. But that's not the only reason, of course. Like, she I know it's when we were little, she was not very nice to me because, well, she didn't want a baby sister, and it was right after her baby sister arrived with me that our mom got sick without know, like, this was in her like little infant, her little toddler brain. Of course, none of us knew or understood what was actually going on with our mom, that she actually had this for a while, and it was just now it just finally manifested after I was born with her first seizure. Yeah. So, and of course, by that time it was too late. By the time it was properly diagnosed, it was also too late for her to get like full, complete treatment, because of how much it had spread by that time. Because they had been treating her originally for epilepsy. Yeah. So, and yeah, loads of fun. Loads and loads of fun. Fun times as a child, eh? Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, my sister, yeah, she was all, unfortunately, she was very toxic towards me. A lot of the time, not all the time, but a lot of the time she was. But she was also very protective of me too, in her own way. Yeah, it's like that's my sibling, only I'm allowed to abuse them, right? Yeah. That was her mentality towards me too. Yeah, nobody else was allowed to abuse me, just her. Nobody else was allowed to pick on me but her. Yeah. Oh yeah. And yeah, so it was just a part of my life. I didn't know any better or any different. My brother, he did what he could. He tried to be supportive, but like, he was the baby of the family, and there was only so much he could do. Like neither of us ever defied our big sister. You either did what she told you to do, or she would hurt you. That was growing up with my sister. Yeah. So, this was also back before I knew anything about the sensitivity of my skin, which sucks. In ways, it sucks. But it definitely explains a lot, like why When there was one time when I was little, I have a vague memory of it. But there was one time when I had to get it was so long ago. They had to give me, like, they had to poke me with a needle. I don't know if it was they were taking blood or giving me an injection. I don't know. All I know is it required, like, they had me in this room, and there were multiple people trying to hold me down because I was thrashing around like crazy and crying and screaming, and yeah, that's all I remember. And I remember that that a needle was involved. That's all I remember. I used to remember more, but after such a long period of time of not thinking about it, I don't remember enough now. Yeah. Over the years since then, of course, it's gotten easier for me to deal with and handle being poked with a needle. Oh, this putty is driving me up the wall. There, that's better. Yeah, it's very rare for me to not feel a needle poking me. I only recall 2 times that it's ever been where I did not feel the needle at all. Like at all. Did not feel the needle at all. The rest of the time, I feel the needle and it hurts. Now, the level of pain differs each time. It doesn't, it always hurts, but it's always tolerable. Barely. Well, it's tolerable. I've gotten used to it over the years, and unfortunately, with my with my medical issues, yeah, I have to get blood taken every so often, and so I've gotten used to having to get poked with needles. Still don't like it. I still there's still, the anxiety is still there, but and it'll always be there because it'll always hurt. And I really do worry that I might, I worry about getting diabetes. My grandmother got it late in life, due to her eating habits, and it would really suck if I ended up getting diabetes and had to give myself an injection every day, because there's no way I would be able to do that. Oh my God, no. I can barely handle getting I can barely handle needles as it is, but every day, no, thank you. So that is another reason why I'm focused on trying to improve my life within my limits, because I am limited with how much I can do because of my depression and my sleep apnea. And that reminds me, I'm gonna have to contact my dad, get a hold of my dad and let him know about the call today. So yeah, and unfortunately it's gonna take a while. It's gonna be a few weeks before I can get the CPAP and get set up, and I think it's she said in May. Yeah. Yeah, she said her assistant or her secretary or whoever will call me to set up an appointment for in like May to talk about how things are going with the CPAP machine and my sleep and all of that stuff. Yeah. Long, lengthy process. Hopefully with some success. Yeah, because oh my goodness, I do dread going to bed because of I wake up more and more with my hands going numb, and I still have this issue with the top of my right foot being numb. It's like every time I touch it, it's numb. And yeah, and I gotta stop. I have to stop playing games on my phone when I go to bed at night. I know I do. I know I do. And I know I'm just rambling, talking to myself. In a way, talking to myself, but sharing with you guys while I'm just diamond painting away. I hope I'm not letting you set. I hope I'm not bringing you down. Just checking. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm sorry. My light is in the way, and yeah, you get to talking and it's like the next thing you know, it's like 3-4 hours later. Yeah. And I know according to like I check the analytics, the algorithm, all of that fancy mumbo jumbo for my the views and whatnot on my videos, and it shows that the average view time is usually around 20 minutes. So maybe I should just start doing like 20-minute long videos. But it's hard to do that for me anyways. Basically I'd have to have a timer. Yeah, maybe I will look into that. Set up a timer. So then I could, yeah, do more shorter videos. Maybe. We'll see. Although once I get on a topic, it's hard for me to stop talking. Obviously, because considering that I just checked and it's like over 12. It's been over an hour. And, yeah. And I know I've been doing a lot of talking, and I know just from the progress that because I've done one whole section, and I'm like halfway through another section, and so that definitely means that I've been talking for a while. So yeah, I think, let me just finish this color, and then I'll end the video. Yeah. because then I'll go and make myself another cup of coffee and do some dishes, and I probably have to go out and drain the tank, the gray tank. And I really should do some laundry. I should. Yeah. All right. Okay, so I'm done that color. Alrighty then. I am gonna continue with this, but once I'm done this section, off camera, I'm gonna get some stuff done around here. Alright, until next time. Bye!